I love the way my friend Tom Bilyeu puts it. What he says is you have to adopt this everything is your fault mentality if you want to become successful, where you stop blaming anybody and everybody else for everything that has happened to you or you're going through in your life, and you understand that everything is your fault. Because once you stop blaming other people and you understand that you are your own responsibility no matter what happens, you're going to change the way you look at the world, and you're going to change what you do about your money. The reason why I keep saying that you have to be wealthy in your mindset before you can be wealthy in your bank account is because you're going to have to change the way you think. And the first thing you have to do is you have to stop blaming other people for the reason why you are where you are today. If you can look at yourself in the mirror and understand that everything is my own fault, then the next thing you have to do is understand the difference between value and price. Because once you now start to make changes in your life, it's very hard to get fixated on just the price of things as opposed to the value that you get. Because in order for you to now take that leap and become successful, you're going to have to start using your money differently. You're going to have to start seeing things differently, and you're going to have to start using your time differently. And this is where now the value that you get is going to be very different from the price that you put in. If I told you to go and take a 10-hour walk down the street, and at the end of this 10-hour walk, there's going to be $1 million of cash waiting for you, you're going to go and take that walk because you know that the return, the value that you get is way more than the time you have to put in. And so you're going to go and take that walk, and you're going to find $1 million and be very happy. But most times we can't see the real value versus the investment, our time and our price, and because of that, we never take the investment, so we never get the value. If you put 10 hours of devoted time into learning one thing, you're going to be very good at that one thing. If you put in 100 hours, you're going to become an expert at that one thing. And if you put in 1,000 hours into mastering and understanding that one thing, you're going to be a master at that one thing if you put in 1,000 devoted hours. Well, what if you invested that time to learn how to make money? If you put in 10 dedicated hours to learn the different ways to make money, you're going to learn about different side hustles. You're going to learn about different ways to start a business. You're going to learn about different ways to negotiate a better raise at your job. You're going to learn about different certificates that you can take to earn more money in a different career. Then, if you spend the next 100 hours learning which individual thing you want to do, you're going to learn how to be good, really good at that one thing. You're going to learn how to be good at building a side hustle. You're going to be really good at learning how to build an email marketing company. You're going to be really good at learning how to build a digital marketing agency. You're going to be really good at learning how to start a company. And then, if you go for another 1,000 hours to actually excel in that craft, now you're going to be able to take what you built and really start making some money with it. You're going to start to be able to actually turn it into something successful. You're going to learn how to be an actual master at the craft. Does that mean that you're going to be a millionaire after putting in 1,000 hours of dedicated work? No. But you're going to be closer to achieving that millionaire status after putting in that dedicated 1,000 hours worth of work than with you putting in 0 hours worth of work. It goes back to the value versus cost. The reason why so many people are stuck and why so many people don't become financially successful is because we get so fixated here on the cost. If I don't become a millionaire after 1,000 hours worth of effort, how much more time is it going to take me? Another 1,000? Well, maybe another 10,000, maybe another 12,000. And this is where people get so fixated on the idea of what it's going to cost me as opposed to looking at what value you're going to get. We want this value to be easy and accessible and right there. But in order to get there, you have to put in the price. You have to understand that the cost sometimes is going to cost more than the value initially. But if you keep putting in that work and you keep investing in yourself, well, then the value that you get will start to disproportionately outweigh the cost that you put in. This cost can also have a dollar amount, which is even more difficult for a lot of people to grasp, because now you're going to be letting go of your hard-earned dollars in exchange for something that may or may not give you direct value in the near future. This might be a book. This might be a class. This might be a coaching. This might be a consulting service. This might be hiring somebody to help you get to wherever it is that you want to go. There's two aspects to this price side of cost. One is jealousy, and the other has to do with not wanting to let go of the money that you worked for. On the jealousy side, I remember when I was first getting started on YouTube. When I first started my YouTube channel, This Minority Mindset, I didn't start this to make money. I started this as a hobby because I was really busy working on a completely different business in the sock industry. And so I'm here making these YouTube videos for fun. I didn't know how to turn on monetization for my channel, so I wasn't making any money from my videos, even though I was putting out a few videos a week. And I remember in the early stages, I probably had close to 10,000 subscribers at the time. I received this comment from this person who was like, I'm not going to watch your videos because I don't want you to make money from my advertising dollars or something along those lines, because YouTube would still put videos or advertisements on your videos even if you didn't turn on monetization. You just wouldn't get paid. So it was kind of like a weird situation at the time. And I remember reading that comment and I was like, what are you talking about? Like, it doesn't cost you anything to watch the video, but you still sacrifice your own gains because you don't want somebody else to potentially make money. And at that time, I wasn't even making money. If you enjoyed this short clip from my longer videos, here's another clip that I think you'll love. And while you're at it, if you're interested in learning more about how to start generating passive income, our team put together an amazing guide on how to start generating passive income for free. All you gotta do is click that button right over there. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep hustling.